So y'all went up to the Edwards Air Force today. The man took my ID. He had my ID for about 45 minutes.
I'm writing that down right now.
Told me to go to the visitor's place. I got there. They told me I needed my ID. It wasn't nothing they could do without my ID. And they was talking to the man. So I said, well, can I go get my ID, or could he bring it or whatever? Because he had told me he was going to bring it over there. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, this is my first time ever going up to this Air Force before. Never been up there before. The man takes my ID. I get in the visitor's room. He said he wasn't supposed to take my ID. He had my ID for over 45 minutes. I had to drive back over there to pick it up. I really was scared to drive back over there because I kind of felt like it was a setup that they were going to pull me over during the time I drive from the visitor place to the gate. I felt like they were going to pull me over, and because I don't have no ID, just take me to jail. But then when I asked them for my ID back, they made me pull over again and made me wait 15 more minutes before they give me my ID. Then told me I was not able to have my appointment because I was late. But they the ones made me late. He talking about it's 11, whatever kind of time they do. It was 16:05 or 16:10 or 11:10 or something. And I had 110, whatever number he said. It was supposed to be 115, but he said it's 105 in the Army times, which I can't think of it right now. 1300. 1300. It's 1305. So I said, yeah, but my appointment ain't till 1315. Oh, well, by the time you get there, you'll be late. I said, but I'm talking to Pack and Deer office right now. They understand that I'm going to be a couple of minutes late. They're not tripping. Oh, if you could get out of here, take your ID, you could ride up out of here, you're going to make you another appointment. You could get out of here right now. We'll arrest you or take you through armed forces or have the police surrounding you, however you want to do it. That's how I was treated at the Edwards Air Force office today when I went up there to get my ID as a vet, a black vet. That's how I was treated. Then the lady, what was her name? What was that lady's name?
I don't think I wrote it down. Let me see if I did. Just 1 second. Hold on.
Yeah, because I was trying to, the lady named Rosemary, or whatever her name was.
Angie. Wasn't it Angie?
No, it was not Angie. It was not Angie.
Which one are you talking about? The woman who transferred you over to me? That was Maggie.
No, not Maggie. I'm talking about the lady at the Edwards. I'm not speaking on y'all. Y'all didn't come in. Angie didn't come in until after this happened. I tried to call her and report it to her, and she told me it was nothing she could do. And that's why I asked to speak to you. I said it's something somebody could do.
Okay.
It's something somebody could do.
Reporting this. Yeah,
Huh?
I am just really sorry that you were treated this way after everything you did to get this appointment. You had to drive so far and everything.
Yeah, I drove a long way just to go through this bull crap with these people because they're prejudiced. I'm calling this lady again so I can get her name. Why she know it's me again? Talking about I came up there starting arguments with people. Really? Really? Really?
Hi, ma'am. How can I help you?
What was your name again, ma'am?
Ma'am, my name is Randy.
Randy.
R-A-N-D-I. Last name is Males. M-A-I-L-E-S. So listen, I was about to call you. I was just speaking with Sergeant Beck. He's out there at security. You spoke with him today at Security Forces, I believe, at the VCC. He said he's fine if you make another appointment.
Oh no, I'll never, ever, 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 ever come up to that place again. Why would I do that the way I was just treated, ma'am? I'll go to LA office where they treat you fair. Y'all prejudice up there. I'm not never coming back, but I will let the world know how y'all treat people. I ain't on y'all government grounds no more. I'm not on your government grounds no more, so you can't threaten to take me to jail now. So I'm off your grounds now, and what I'm going to do is put this all over the internet and let everybody know how y'all treated me today. Y'all also y'all should have realized that also I'm not just a veteran, but I also been on TV, and I have a big following. So I will report y'all. I will never, and I'm a rapper, and I could have came up there and performed for y'all and did a lot of things for y'all. We could have had a great relationship.
That would have been great, and I'm really sorry that you're
I'm sorry it couldn't happen. It would never happen. I'll go back to LA. I'll go to the Wilshire office or wherever I need to go. Never will come to your office again. Have a great day. Ma'am, did you hear that?
Yes, I did, and I've recorded her name.
Her name is Randy Miles.
Yes, I got that, and she said that.
Now, and you see, I was not lying, but she just confirmed everything I said when she called back. She didn't know you was on the phone this time. See, she thought she knew you was on the phone the last time, but this time she didn't know you was on the phone, so she did a lot of apologizing. The last time she was doing a lot of defense talk. See, she don't know I went to school and y'all sent me for law. Y'all sent me to school on my GI Bill. So if y'all didn't want me to know nothing and learn nothing, y'all shouldn't have taught me. I went to school for computer engineer, all of that. Everything I can learn, I learned. So I'm happy for that. I didn't have these type of problems when I was in school. I did have a little prejudiceness, but that was okay. They couldn't stop me from learning. But they stopped me from getting my ID today. Now they're telling me they have no problem with me coming back. Why? So y'all can put me in jail?
I'm so sorry. I just feel terrible, and I really, really apologize just on behalf of being a woman that you've experienced that.
Yeah, it's terrible. But what's the man's name and the whoever name that you said that had a security? Because I would like to call them as well and let them know how I was treated at their office.
Yes, and it says for security policy review. Do you have a pen and paper?
I do.
It's in your phone.
I do.
So the number is 661.
Hold on.
7.
Hello?
Okay, your time, please. Yes, I'm here.
Hello?
I'm still here, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I was answering another call. No, yeah, I got like 3 phones sitting here. My daughter's phone, everybody's phone ringing, and I answered her phone, so I'm sorry. Now, what was the number? 661?
277-8707.
Oh, that's who I was calling.
That's the person who's listed on the website. Let me see if I can find anybody else for you. Just 1 minute, please, ma'am. 1 moment.
You know what? The number that I called was 661-277-4281. So you gave me a different number.
Try that one, please. And there's on the website for Edwards Air Force Base, there are a lot of contact numbers, including media operations. And it may be, that you had talked about being, or in public affairs, that type of thing. You talked about having a following, and maybe that's another way for you to advocate for better treatment for not only yourself, but other people as well.
Well, I've been doing that for so long, helping people out and trying to advocate for people. Hi, sir. I'm calling.
Is there anything else I can help you with today while
Yes, I would like you to transfer me to somebody so I can get me another appointment to get my my ID card. But I would not never ever 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 go to the Edwards office after they treated me that prejudice again. So no, I do not want to go there, but I do want to still get my ID, but I'd rather drive 4 hours away somewhere else where I'm gonna get treated fair and not treated prejudice. Hello, sir. I just left your office. Yeah, transfer me. I just left your office and I was treated very unfairly.
Call right now then, okay?
Huh?
And I want to thank you for calling the Department of Veterans Affairs.
I don't think you left my office.
Okay.
No, because I need you to transfer me to somebody where I can get me another appointment, ma'am.
Oh, why? That's not through the Veterans Affairs Department.
This ain't the Veterans Affairs Department?
We are the Veterans Affairs, but you probably need to call back to CAC or Deers. I can. Oh,
No.
To Deers. Is that where you?
Yeah, I'm not going. I'm not going to that Edwards office again. I'll never go to that office. So I need you to transfer me somebody to the VA so they can refer me to another office. They referred me to that office. When I got there, I got treated very poorly. You just heard my treatment. So I need another office to go to. I don't know no office to go to besides that one. That was what I was referred to. It has to be another office. Hello, sir. I was just at your Edwards location to get my identification, my veterans ID, so I can go on to the commissary and all that and see what other things that I can help VA with, because I have a big following. I do music and a whole bunch of stuff. So I was trying to see how I can get involved with out here. But that's not going to happen because I just got treated so bad that I will never come back to Edwards Air Force again, ever. So I'm going to find me another office to go to. But I do want to report this. Randy Miles was very rude. The white guys that's at the gate treated me very prejudiced. And then there was one guy talking about he the manager and the supervisor. So what I would like to know his name, because he the one said he would put me in jail if I didn't leave the base because I was starting arguments with people when I was just trying to check in with the people so I can go to the CAC and Deers office. I never argued with anybody. My ID got taken, and when I got to the visitor's office, they told me that the man was never supposed to have my ID. So then he told me to drive back over there to get it. So I felt like it was a setup. I felt like the police was going to pull me over in the midst of me driving from the visitor office to the gate because I didn't have an ID.
Is it okay if I transfer you over to Deers then?
Yes, ma'am, you can. I'm waiting on you to transfer me. I don't have no problem.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. And have a good day. I'm sorry if you've been through this. One moment, please.
Thank you. Hello, sir?
Yeah.
So, what's your name? Who I'm speaking to now?
Well, you got the public affairs office, so I don't have anything to do with any of this. I'm trying to think who to have you call.
Well, I just called the VA.
Support office. If you are calling about the login.gov or
I just called the VA, and they gave me your number, so that's the reason why I was calling you. I didn't call you for nothing. They said this is the person to contact to report these people, what just happened to me at the Air Force base.
Well, now this is the public affairs office.
Okay, well, y'all need to report y'all employees and public reporting on affairs. I would like to make a complaint on your officers there and one of your Randy Miles.
Well, they were gate guards, so you want to talk to the security force.
3665. What kind of problem are you having? You can say contact information.
What you say, sir?
I said, if you have a problem with the gate guard, you would probably want to talk to security forces.
Okay, what's their number?
I don't know, but I know the base operator's number.
Well, what's that?
It's 661
Mm-hmm.
277 1110. I'm telling you want security forces.
All right. Now, y'all see how I've been getting treated at the Edwards office? Y'all, excuse my eyeliner. I've been crying. They hurt my feelings so bad. I ain't never been treated prejudice before. I thought I had white privilege, but I guess I don't. Ha!